Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to create a registration form using React Hook form. This form will have fields for username, email and password. And we'll add validation to make sure the inputs are correct. Let's get started. Okay, first we need to install React Hook form Liberty. Write npm install React Hook form. Okay, and next we need to run our project. Okay, and now we can import hook. This hook will help us work with our form. Import use form from React Hook form. And next we can to use our hook create new const, and will be use destructurization and call our hook use form. Okay, and first argument will be, and also we need to get handle submit. This function will help us to work with submit user data. And also using form state we need errors. Okay, and now we can start create our form. First we'll create markup. We can delete this div and write form. Okay, we'll create a simple form. Our form will have some field. Create new div, and it will be our first field. We create label and add for attribute. We can name this field username. Also copy this text and add this text inside our label, but change first letter. Okay, and also let's create input. Create new input and add ID. Okay, and now we need to using spread operator and using our register method. Okay, this add name for this field. This field will be named username, and also the second argument will be options. We can add required and text our mistake. We can write user name is required. Okay, and now we can close our input and we can create a mistake. First we need to create condition. If our errors user name something has, we need to print it. Create span and add our mistake. Username messages. Okay, and now we can copy this field, and next field will be password. We can do the same, but we need to change these elements. Let's write password. Okay, and correct all these words. Okay, and also let's add more options for our password. We can change this object, create here new option, mean length. We can add mean value, it will be 6, and also let's add messages. We can write password must be at last 6 characters. Okay, our options are ready. Okay, our password is ready, and next let's create submit button. Create new button and add text inside this button. We'll write registration. Correct first letter and add type submit. Okay, let's look at the window. Here is our form, and next we need to create submit function. We can create new event on submit, and now we need using our handle submit. Okay, and now we can create a function for our submit. Create new const. We can name this function on submit. Our argument will be data with user data, and we can add console log our data. Okay, and we can name this function here. Okay, let's try to, and like you see, our form is work, and validation also work. And let's also create some style for our form. Create new CSS file and connect this file here. Okay, and add some styles. We'll be using tag, max width 400 pixels, and margin, auto, padding. Also create border 1 pixel, solid, and create border radius 4 pixels. And also let's add some background. Okay, let's look at our form. Here's our form, and also let's create some stuff for our body, or we can create main and add this stuff for main. Create new class and display flags and items center, and justify content center, and also height full screen. Okay, let's look at the window. Okay, and next let's create margin between our field using div tag, and create margin bottom 1 rem, and create some stuff for our label. Display block and margin bottom, and change font weight. Okay, and also let's change font family for all elements. Font family. Okay, and let's create styles for our input. Width 100% and padding the same. Also copy this border and create border radius 4 pixels. Okay, and also let's create some stuff for our button. Width 100% and copy padding, border none, delete our border, and also create border radius. We can copy and create background color. Also add color white and change font size 1 rem. Okay, and also let's add box sizing border box. Okay, and in the end let's create stuff for our mistake. We can use combination div and span, and add color red, and add after, and add before using content property. Okay, and it's too light, let's change it. Okay, it's too dark. Okay, and let's add margin top rem and add display block. Okay, and change width of form 100%. Okay, now it looks more attractive, but change size. Okay, and let's try to send our data. Like you see, our mistakes is work. Let's try some text. Like you see, our mistake is disappeared, and now let's try to also add password. Like you see, now we got new mistake. Password must be at last 6 charts. Let's try to add 3 numbers. Okay, now we don't have any mistakes, and when I click registration, our data will be printed in our console. Here is our data, and like you see, it's work, and it's very simplistic approach to create validation for your form. Let's try to create one more element. Let's try to create email and copy, but change first letter. And this liberty also allow to create our custom pattern. Let's create our pattern for email. Create new option, and this option has 2 arguments, value, and we can create our pattern here. Let's create pattern for our email field. And plus, and create new. We can copy our first array and pass here, but we need to delete these characters. Okay, and let's create one more array, add point, and copy this array and use here also plus, and delete it. Okay, and close our value. And next we can also add messages. Let's write enter valid email address. Okay, let's look at the window. Here's our email, but we need to change error options, because now we need to use email. Okay, let's update our window and add some text here, and let's try to registration, and we had a mistake that we need to add email. Let's try to add some text, and like you see, our conditions is work, and we need to create real email. Let's try to add. Okay, now like you see, everything works. Our pattern is work, and now we can add password 123. Okay, and click on registration. Like you see, our form is work, and thanks for watching this video. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.